Hey guys, week 2, and I think I'm progressing pretty good. Um, Today's Monday. I have physio at 3 o'clock, so I just finished my third set of exercises, and I'm trying to pull that leg, but today I don't seem to have gotten any further than I did Saturday or Sunday. So I know it's a process, but I'm going to keep trying. Last night, actually, we went out on like a field trip yesterday. It was really nice to get out after being in the house all week, and we went to Peter's family for dinner and just share in fellowship. I mean, that was so nice just because I haven't seen them since COVID, right? So we haven't been able to gather for a period of time that we weren't able to gather outside of our own household. And because I work in long-term care, I didn't really go anywhere. So there was a period of time where I didn't see anybody, so other than the video. So yesterday was a nice treat to get out, and it was a little difficult, getting in and out and up and down the stairs and whatever, but it was so worth it. But anyway, so we came home last night, and Peter decided, well, I decided I was going to change this dressing because it's been on for a week, but Peter and I try to get that dressing. See, I'll show you. There we go. Oh, sorry guys. I'm not gonna retape that. Sorry. There we go. Look at that. So he tried. Anyway, I wanted to show you this. I didn't want to lug the ice machine with me when we went to his family, so I knew I'd need to ice. So Jackie just got these. You put the little ice pack on the inside here in the little pocket, and that saved me yesterday. So I'm going to put that on right now because my ice machine is in the living room. And I'm filming right now from the bedroom because I have a couple of things I wanted to show you. Hope this doesn't go on and on and on. Anyway, so I'm just, bear with me for a second here. I'm just going to put this on. Pan like that. And this just Velcro's on, but it's nice because it's handy. And figure out how to do it, that's all. Anyway, so it's on. My knee will cool off a little bit. So a couple of things I wanted to show you. So last week I did mention that I was going to be transitioning to a different walker. So, whoops, hang on. That's the walker I'm using now. It's a 4-wheeled walker. It's got a little oh my God, guys, I am so sorry. It's got a little basket on the bottom and carries my stuff that I need to tote around. I can't fit in pockets because sometimes I don't have a pocket. And if you watch 90 Day Fiance, you watch Angela tote. I tote a lot of stuff like that too lately. You know what I mean if you're a 90 Day Fiance fan. Okay, so this is the slide board that I'm using. And Peter's marked. Okay, so there's some markings on here that I'm trying to follow. So this first one down here, that is the right knee pre-surgery. So these are the milestones that I'm making now. So I was able to get to here. Does that even line up? Oh no, sorry. This one right here, this is the left knee that I had done 2 years ago. That's as far as it will go. So you see the difference between the left and the right. And this is where I got to Saturday. And I couldn't pull it any further yesterday. So today I'm barely getting into this area here. But I'm keeping a little chart, and today I'm going to take that to the physiotherapist. It's kind of hard because you don't know where exactly you're sitting this thing. So I'm putting it between, like underneath my leg in between, and I'm making sure that it kind of hits the crotch area so I know, or I think I know that it's in the same area every time. And I've been writing on this piece of paper here. So this is where I was at, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday were the same. And so I've gotten it that much further on the slide board. So I think I'm having good progress. However, when I go to physiotherapy today and he asks me to pull it, he doesn't give me the 15 or 20 minutes that I spend pulling the knee. And so when I get started there and I'm pulling the knee, it doesn't seem to be going as far. It didn't last week anyway, go as far as what it did the first day I was there when I was so stoned. Maybe that's the difference. And also, look, so I'll pull it on this slide board. And those of you that had total knee, you know what the slide board is, or hip, or whatever, you know what the slide board is. But I've incorporated this wedge that Pete's mom brought to me. I'll show you there, this wedge here. So I think it's, I want to say maybe 12 inches, a 12-inch wedge. And so I put this slide board, oh my God, guys, honest, I have had no drugs today. Okay, so there's the slide board. And I just put it up there, and I let the gravity, and I pull with the rope, and I let the gravity pull it down. I can't get it to the bottom. I'm not bottoming out yet, but you see at the top here, I'm not always going to be at the same point. So I might have it on a different angle every time. So who knows if it's getting it big, but when I do this 4 or 5 times, and then I take it off and I go back to put it on the bed to do it on the bed, it seems to slide in this area here. I seem to get a little bit further than what I had before the wedge. So I think it's coming, but when I get to him today at physio, and he only gives me maybe 10 pulls before he's going to measure it, and he's not met, this is going to be my first measurement since the first time I saw him. Who knows what I'm going to be at, you know, just 10 pushes. I really need to work into it and do that on that on that incline. And I seem to be getting a little bit further when I put it back down in the bed to try it from there, but that's where I'm at now. I did take the dressing off at the side where the hole is in the side of my leg from the drain. That was kind of bruised up. Other than that, I don't have a lot of bruising. So I'm going to try and see how much I can do today. But I'll get back to you today and I'll let you know how it is. My next physio appointment isn't until Friday. So we'll see if I have any little milestones in between there. Other than the, walking with this walker now, I have continued to take the medication because I wasn't really getting anywhere and I couldn't sleep. And so I'm taking half of the prescription Percocet, oxycodone. I'm taking half of that before I exercise. And then if I need to take it at night to go to sleep, I'm doing it, because what good am I to myself if I'm in pain or if I can't sleep or rest? So I'm just doing the exercises, trying to keep moving, trying to keep positive, and I'll let you know what he says when I get back from physio today. I'm going to be getting up into Pete's truck today, so it might be a little difficult.
What did you try to do with your Bugatti
Okay,
today
so
that we're not allowed to do?
Peter and I went off to physio,
Crash. What did
and
you
he
do?
walked
You
me
tried
up
to
the
drive
ramp.
through
I had no
something?
trouble really getting
What did you
into
try to
the
drive
truck and
through?
out of the truck. Anyway, I was in there 30 seconds when they said, "Oh, you're not supposed to be here till tomorrow."
Because Grayson hit me full speed.
So
And when you hit me, did
I'll
you
let you know
stop?
how things go
No.
tomorrow,
You kept
because
trying to-
somebody's
Like the video where
an
the
dumbass.
sisters in the
Yeah.
Jeep and like
Well, here's a little tip for anybody just having their first total knee. I've got this strap here from my slide board, and I just put it around wrap it around my foot, and that's what I use to lift my leg up and get it onto the bed. That's a big help. Another thing is to have everything within reach. So I have my remote for my TV, my fan, which is right in front of me, which I always need, and my cell phone and my charger is always like right here in my room. And in the living room I have things set up on the table with the ice machine and whatnot. Everything's within reach. Makes it a lot simpler when you have stuff to do. Just a tip. This is my first set of exercise, and the first set's usually pretty brutal. And I can't usually move it too well. Like I said yesterday, I like to try to get that slide board right up in here, but I see. And so where I've been getting it to is right here. But you see where my heel is right now? It takes me about 20 minutes to get there, pulling it a little bit every time. But I have some arthritis in the top of my foot, so it doesn't feel very good when I'm doing this. But it takes me a good 10 or 15 minutes to achieve where I need it to go. but I get it there. Okay, so this is what I do next. I get it up on the wedge. I lift it to there. And then I'm going to pull it and let the gravity kind of pull down at the same time and see how far I can go. And hold it for a little bit each time. And then after I do this about 6 or 7 times, then I'll go back and put it flat, and I'll show you where I can get it to if I can move it further today. Okay, so this is my goal right here, to either hit or miss after doing the elevated ones. Struggle is real, people. And I hit it. Okay, good, good. Okay. I just go to hit it. I'm not in the Olympics. Okay, so the next one is just a kitchen towel underneath my knee. See if I can get you over here a little bit closer. Oh, maybe not. Just a kitchen towel under my knee here. And I'm going to push down on that towel, try to get my legs straight and hold it for 3. Squeezing this quad muscle. Because I'm not quite at 0 extension. 2. And then squeeze. So last night, guys, I had a really good night's sleep. I was awake a few times, but I was able to fall right back to sleep. I didn't have to use the ice machine, and I didn't have to take any pain meds last night. So that was a good night. Okay, so that's the second one I do in bed. So the last one that I do from the bed is just a calf stretch. So I'm holding it for 15 seconds. And then I'll release it. And pull it back for 15. This one is the one that feels the best out of all of them. Nice stretch. So I'm just winding down for the night and realized that I didn't give an update on the physio appointment today. So I went in there. My knee flexion was 74, which was less than it was on Monday when I went in there last week, the first day I came home. So we worked it and worked it and worked it and got it to 85. So I don't know where I thought I was going to be, but I didn't think it was going to be 74. So by the time I left there, it was 85, with my physiotherapist, Connor, saying to me, we need to get it to 90 by the 2-week mark, which is Friday. So I said to him, do you think I'm on track for that? Because it's only like 5 more degrees. And considering the fact that I got from 74 to 85 today, I'm, hoping that in the next 3 days I can get it to the 90. So I see the surgeon on the following Tuesday. So I got a few days, and he gave me some extra tips, so I'm going to work on it and hopefully get it to 90 by Friday. Night, guys. Good morning. I got you on a weird angle today. I got to get this off. Fucker. What this all looks like, man. I've got another dressing here. When you go in for your pre-op, They make you buy a package that has the staple remover kit in it and the extra dressings and the soap that they make you wash with before the surgery. And I had an extra dressing from last time, and I still have another one, so I can change it again before I go back to see the surgeon. So go nice and clean that looks. Right here. This is where I had a lot of pulling in the beginning. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. Just gonna change it out because it wasn't sitting right. Get caught in my clothes every once in a while. What do you think, guys? Road to recovery? Yeah, let's see if I get you in here a little bit closer. See the bruising now throughout. Kind of ugly. All right. I'm gonna go down the same rabbit hole. Well, just about the same rabbit hole. Looks a little better than it was, but that's it, guys. That's what it looks like today. Today's Thursday. Tomorrow's 2 weeks. So that's a wrap on week 2. I went to physio today, again in the rain, and I was able to pull that knee into 90 degrees. He didn't kill me today, but I got there. So my extension was -5 when I first got there, so he worked it a little bit, and I got it down to like -3. So he said, I'm looking good. So my numbers are good to go to the surgeon on Tuesday and let him know how I'm doing. So he seems to think I'm going to get full range at this point at 120 degrees, but pulling at 90 degrees, it's I did run into a little bit of a bump along the road here. So the medication that the doctor had prescribed me, I ran out of. And I called the doctor's office as I knew I was running out on Wednesday. Today's Friday. They told me I had to call, or I called the pharmacy. No, I called the doctor's office. They told me I had to call the pharmacy. I called the pharmacy. They have to fax to the doctor's office, and then the doctor writes the order and I get the refill. Well, that didn't happen. And I called the pharmacy back. Nope, they haven't received anything from him yet, Thursday. All day today, probably called him a total of 18 times. Nobody's picking up the phone for me to say, hello, I'm waiting on a prescription refill because this pain is not going to stop, right? So nobody picked up the phone all day today, so that was very discouraging. I do have medication that I had left over from my last surgery. It's 2 years old, but I have a backup. So that's all I'm using for now until we can figure this out. I'm going to start calling again on Monday. But how do you let somebody go if they're in pain? How do you let somebody go Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday without helping? It blows my mind. Anyway, guys, that's it. Week 2, finito. I got a couple extra exercises to do. I'm going to start rolling the upper thigh. I have 2 of these bars. This one's a little bit more pliable than the other. I'm going to start rolling the upper thigh muscle. And I'm doing straight leg lifts. And he said to continue with that little bike. So if I can get that pedal going on that bike 15 minutes after each set of exercise, do that for 15 minutes. He said that was wonderful. And sit to stand, not using my hands to sit or to get up. So that kind of left me a little stiff today, but hey, it's progress. Anyway, guys, I'll see you with my update for week 3. Have a great weekend.